On today's episode of Identity, entrepreneur Ruben Ramola hangs out in the Identity coffee shop. We attend a youth choir festival in Pretoria. What's Appening features the review of an Islamic quiz app and a book by a local author. And we wrap up the show with a track from DJ Black Coffee and NQ.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
It's another beautiful Sunday morning, and it's time for the Multi-Faith Youth Show that aims to inspire, motivate, and spiritually uplift you. This is Identity, and I'm your host, Viwe Gxwala. Today, the Jewish community observes Tisha B'Av, which is also known as the Jewish Fast of Av. This observance is in commemoration of major disasters and tragedies that the Jewish people experienced throughout history. This annual fast began yesterday at sunset and commences with morning prayers being recited. We wish our Jewish viewers a peaceful Tisha B'Av. Galon teto, sinokuninza simphathele kona. Mina nje ngcebelekani, unwabele lemizuzu emashumi amathathu ukutya womoya esinilungiselele. Masidibane nondwendwe lwethu kwivenkile yethu yekofu. Motivational speaker, mining entrepreneur, author, and philanthropist. Those are just some of the words that can be used to describe the young man joining me for coffee this morning. Ruben Ramola is the founder of Denzel Minerals Trading and a shareholder in Tweefontein Open Cast Chrome Mine, two companies that have provided a total of 23 employment opportunities in the past 24 months. In the midst of all this, he finds time to give back through an initiative called Positive Drive and gives motivational talks across the country. Does he have the same 24 hours in a day as we do? Well, I'm about to find out because he's here for coffee and a chat. Ruben, welcome to Identity.
Thank you very much for having me, and it's more than a blessing actually to be here.
The pleasure's all ours. Please tell us about your upbringing. What was it like?
My upbringing, it was difficult because I had to face considerable hardships on a very young age, where I had to grow up without biological parents. My mom passed on when I was 11 years, and then by then I didn't know anything about my father, so I had to stay with my grandmom. She was working a domestic work with an unemployed granddad. So but that it actually helped me, to be independent. And until I think the year 2012, I made a promise to my grandparents to say, I'm gonna break the chains of poverty in the family. And then that's where I started.
You speak of challenging times during your upbringing. What role did spirituality play in those tough times? And what significance does it have in your life right now?
I can tell you something that God, actually I can say God played a very major role in my life. And then from where I'm sitting, I see myself as nothing without him. And then I am glad that everything that I have acquired now, I acquired while I'm having God in my life. So I don't give myself a glory, I don't give my hustling a glory, I don't give anything, I give God a glory. So it played a major role, and also developing a big heart of people who are going through what I've been through. So I'm able to help them and stuff like that. So I think it's a key, it's the center.
Mm-hmm. And currently you're a mining entrepreneur. How, when, and why did you venture into this field?
I was working for this mine, but it was small-scale mining in Rustenburg. So what actually happened is that I was working on that mine with an aim of maybe being part of the board. So I kept on saving money, and then to such an extent that there was a time where the market was not doing well in mining. So by then I had money. I even went to the bank, So that's when I got an opportunity to buy a stake in that mine, and then I become part of the owner and stuff like that. And when times goes by, because I wanted to be on my own, I wanted financial freedom. It's one thing that I believe in. So from there, that's when I started having my own operation, having my own wash plant, processing and everything, machinery. That's how I came about it.
Okay. Ruben, there are very few young black males that are in your space that are actually in managerial positions or ownership positions. What are some of the challenges that you face as an entrepreneur?
The challenges is that the competition, it's tough. I have big like monsters in the game who have been in the industry for too long. I'm still a rookie, I'm still learning and everything, and competing those people needs strategy, it needs doubling the efforts, hard work, determination. It requires a lot, a lot of sacrifices. So it's tough, and more especially you employ people. You must know that if you employ 23 people like I did, like 23 families are depending on you. You need to make sure that it works out. By the end of the month, there's no explanation. They need their payment. You need to make sure that it works out. That it should be certain. You understand? So it's quite difficult, more especially with the industry that like the economy that's fluctuating, and the market itself sometimes it breaks. The prices drops and stuff like that. It's difficult. So it needs like financial intelligence, and you sacrifice, and you read a lot, you knowledge yourself so that you can be able to invest in for the future of the business and everything.
How do you use your spiritual principles or your spiritual practices that you've learned through the tough times in your childhood? How do you use them to overcome challenges in your life?
One thing that I believe is that why I have been, or what I've been through, it's bigger than what I'm gonna face in life, because like I started in bitterness, and I believe one thing that is left for me is sweetness. So it's that it helped me to know that poverty exists, and there are poor people. You need to humble yourself, because you don't want to go back to where you come from, and it plays like a major role, and in a way that you remain positive. And then everything that I come across, I'm like, I've been like through this before. I've done it like once, and I can do it again. So, but without like, actually this doesn't go without being said, that God helps you, like he will take you through it all. So that's my belief. I
like the fact that you say, you're really positive, and that leads me into my next question. Your initiative, the Positive Drive, please tell us about it, and what does it entail?
Yeah, the Positive Drive, actually, it was like found by my mentor, Ntwane Village. Actually, I'm the one who pushed the implementation of this drive, because it was my way of honoring him, to say, this should be your legacy. And then like, since like he's a motivational speaker, so I was like, okay, you implement this thing, I'm gonna run it. This is my way of saying thank you to you, and I'm gonna create more people like I am and you. So it should flow from generation to generation. So we give like motivational talks, mentorship, business like talks, and entrepreneurship actually.
And you speak about mentorship. I want to understand, how important is mentorship for you to give to other young black males in your industry as well?
It is very much important, since like there are a few young people in the industry, and from like my experience, I've made a lot of mistakes. I like lost a lot of cash. I took like many risks because of the lack of knowledge. So I believe that helping, like passing mentorship to other young people, actually I'll be saving them like from a lot of things. To secure the future, you empower the young ones. So because they are the future of Africa's future of South Africa.
And so you yourself, you are the future of South Africa, because you're a young black male entrepreneur. And since you're a motivational speaker, please give us words of encouragement or words of wisdom that we can take through from this inspirational conversation that we've had.
The word of encouragement, it also goes together with the question. The question is, what are you waiting for? Never wait for a perfect condition, because it's not gonna come. The perfect condition was yesterday, it's still today, and even tomorrow it's not too late. So, and the other thing is that I believe that you are too blessed to remain on that league. You need to challenge yourself, you need to grow, and then never wait for the empowerment. Let the empowerment find you on the way. And the other thing is that many people, they believe, more especially in entrepreneurship, they believe in this thing of putting together the big business plan that will require millions to kickstart the business. I'm saying start where you are with what you have, and that is very much important. And determination, it goes a long way. So it will take you, actually it will be your drive to your destiny.
Now it's the perfect time to play our game right here on Identity.
Okay.
So the game is called Choose My Khethela, and we're not the best answer, and you have to answer as quickly as possible.
There's no on the answer.
No, there's no either or, there's no hot or cold. You have to answer. All right. Okay. So choose my Khethela, sneakers or gumboots?
Sneakers.
Beef stew or mukhodu?
Mukhodu.
Train or bus?
Train.
Mohawk or Chiskop?
Obviously, Mohawk.
Old school R&B or gospel?
I know Gospel.
Facebook or Instagram?
Can't be both. Okay, Facebook.
Cape Town or Rustenburg?
Rustenburg.
Ruben, thank you so much for joining us on Identity with Mzansians Omuntle.
No, thank you very much for having me.
Ruben is a living testimony of what one can accomplish with a little bit of determination and a lot of hard work. We wish him well as he continues to positively impact our communities and serve as a good mentor for other young people. Lixesha lekhefu nasibuya singena emxholweni ombhiyozo womculo obubanjelwe e-University of Pretoria. Kwaye namhlanje kwisiqendu sethu se-media review sijonge i-app yomdlalo yama-Islam nencwadi ka-Sharon Goldsmith. Sakubuya ngoku.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back. You're still watching Identity right here on SABC 1 Mzansians. I'm Viwe Gxwala. Thank you for staying tuned. Sandufumana isimemo kumcimbi obonisa ikwayala ezivela kwihlabathi lonke ezidibene ukubonisa umculo omandi obonisa isithethe esiyingxenye eMzantsi Afrika. uClaus Louis Jansen van Vieren olilunga lekwayala le-Tax Camerata usubhalele umyalezo kuFacebook kwaye ubhale wathi, Hello Identity team, my name is Claus Louis and I'm part of the Tax Camerata, which is one of the University of Pretoria's official choirs. Every year we host a choir festival called Cancer Tax, where choirs from all over the country come to celebrate the joy of music. I'd like to invite you guys to come and share in this beautiful and enriching experience with us. Hope to see you there. Regards, Claus Louis Jansen van Vieren. Of course, we couldn't wait to indulge in this feast for the ears. So our team took a short left to Pretoria, and this is what they came back with.
This is my identity.
Hello Identity viewers, my name is Claus Louis and I'm a member of the Tax Camerata, the flagship choir of the University of Pretoria. We're all about cultural development and enrichment through music. And today we've invited youth choirs from across South Africa to share in this joy of music. But before we experience the Cancer Tax Youth Choir Festival, let's find out more about this event. Come with me. I'm here with Michael Barrett, conductor of the Tax Camerata. Mr. Barrett, please tell me a little bit about the Camerata.
Well, Claus, Camerata has been around almost for 50 years, half a century. In 2018, we celebrate our 50th birthday. The choir was started with a bunch of students that had a great passion for singing, and it's been going strong ever since.
Today you're hosting the Cancer Tax Youth Choir Festival. Tell me more about this event and what can we expect from it?
Okay, the Cancer Tax Festival is one of our oldest festivals in the choir, and it's been going actually since 1994. So it's 22 years old this year, and it's really a community-based festival for youth choirs from all over the country. So we have choirs from KwaZulu-Natal, choirs from Mpumalanga, choirs from Gauteng, and these youth choirs come here to share in the joy of music making.
Why do you think it is so important for young people to come together to celebrate music?
I mean, one of the greatest social things that people come together to do is singing, and that's very true to our South African culture. And we need to nurture that more here in this country. It's really, really important because I believe that it bridges the gaps between the things that make us different. Music unites us and it makes us transcend past the barriers that actually keep us separate.
I'm now joined by Myrna Nichols, the chairperson of the Tax Camerata. Why did you choose to join the Tax Camerata?
Choir singing has always been one of my biggest passions in life. Ever since I was a little girl, all I knew was choir singing. I mean, I've been in the primary school choir, the high school choir, in so many youth choirs, university choirs, that when I saw Camerata perform in Cape Town when they had a tour to Cape Town, I said that I had to be part of this choir because the sound that I heard from this choir was absolutely phenomenal.
How does music help you to identify and belong within your culture?
me being a Cape Coloured, I think my culture is built on music. I mean, if you look into the history of coloured people, our traditions, everything is on the music that we make and what we do. So I think that me without music would be non-existent. Music and culture is such an intertwined thing that we associate with music in our cultures and through our culture. So I think that it's such an important factor.
Why do you think it's important for young people to get involved with activities that bring people together to celebrate South Africa's culture and languages?
I think the most important thing is just bringing young and old people together to just experience the unity that music brings and the knowledge that it imparts in people's minds and in their souls, and music changes people. So I believe that coming together as choirs to sing choral music really unites people.
How does music help you to identify and belong within your culture?
For me, music has helped me to heal, and I believe that music helps me to really know who I am. I find myself in the music and where I belong, like where I stand as a person. Music has taught me a lot about my culture, especially when we sing traditional songs. Yes.
Right now, I'm joined by Pamela Oosthuizen. She is the manager of the Tuks Camerata Choir. Pamela, today we saw young people use their talents at the Kanta Tuks Youth Choir Festival. What do you think is the significance of this festival?
They are transported from a world where it's only about competitiveness to where here they come and make music, they learn from each other, they learn about each other's culture. And this is where that wonderful relationships are built between the choirs who come from all over the country.
How important do you think it is for young people to maintain songs who identify who they are and to share those songs with other young people?
I do believe that it is very important for every youngster to learn about their roots. It's really about the basics. Here they come and share the music that they grew up with, that their mothers taught them when they were very small. I do believe that music is the one thing in this country that can unite all cultures.
Viewers, thank you so much for joining us at the 2016 Kanta Tuks Youth Choir Festival as we celebrated beautiful classical music and vibrant African repertoire. I really do hope that you were blessed by these performances. Thank you to the i-Dentity team for joining us. Right now it's back to Viwe in the i-Dentity coffee shop.
As a rainbow nation, embracing each other's cultures and languages promotes a better nation and encourages harmony and understanding amongst us. Thank you to Klaus Louis for being a gracious host, and to the University of Pretoria for putting such a wonderful event together. If you have an uplifting cultural or religious community story that you'd like to share with the i-Dentity team, let us know by emailing identitytvshow@gmail.com. Lixesha lekhefu lokugqibela. Xa sibuya singena ngqo kwisiqendu sethu se-media review esibonisa i-app yokholo nencwadi yombhali walapha ekhaya. Siyabuya ngoku.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
You're still watching i-Dentity right here on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. I'm Viwe Gxwala. Thank you for staying with us. If you just tuned in, this is what you missed. We kick-started the show with entrepreneur and motivational speaker Ruben Ramola. We then indulged in a choral repertoire hosted by the University of Pretoria. Now it's time to check out what's trending on the media front. This is What's Appening. Quiz games are known to help improve memory and information retention skills. Why not use that to help you on your spiritual journey as well? Today we're featuring a quiz app developed for the Muslim community. It's called Islamic Quiz. The Islamic Quiz app is a great way to get your daily dose of religious education while having fun. The app consists of over 200 questions that are given to the player at random. The Choice 1 option allows you to answer 3 questions in 65 seconds, and Choice 2 gives you a little less time. The higher the level, the less time you get to complete the game. Select the Play tab and a timer counts you down while you whiz through the questions. Each question you answer correctly gets you points. If you're unable to complete the game in the prescribed amount of time, you lose a life. Once you've completed the game, the app gives you a scorecard that lists the time spent on the game, the coins earned, and your overall score. The homepage shows you the number of lives you have, as well as a countdown to your next live top-up. It also shows you the number of points you have in total, as well as the number of coins you've collected. You can use your coins to get the app's bonus offerings, such as the option to add an extra 10 seconds to a game, and a 50-50 clue option, which removes 2 incorrect answers from the question of your choice. Challenge your friends and family while getting a deeper understanding of Islam with this fun Islamic quiz app.
Masingene kwisiqendu esilandelayo. Njengoba sukwinyanga yamakhosikazi, incwadi yanamhlanje ibonisa amaxesha amahle namaxesha anzima ajongana namanenekazi womphakathi wethu. Yincwadi ebizwa Faces of a Woman kaSharon Goldsmith.
Written by preacher, wife and mother Sharon Goldsmith, Faces of a Woman is a Christian book that shines the spotlight on the daily struggles and triumphs faced by women, with the aim of promoting open dialogue and understanding. The book is divided into 9 chapters and tackles topics such as womanhood, a woman's role in the workplace, and conflict. In her book, the author touches on women's relationships with each other, with their husbands, as well as with colleagues and society as a whole. She also highlights the importance of making prayer a daily habit and striking a balance in all aspects of one's life. Throughout the book, Goldsmith constantly recounts instances from her life, making it a relatable read that is sure to give encouragement to anyone in a similar situation. If you're in need of tools to uplift you mentally, emotionally and spiritually, then why not add Faces of a Woman by Sharon Goldsmith to your book collection?
This Thursday, the 18th of August, the Hindu community celebrates Raksha Bandhan. On this day, sisters tie a sacred thread called a rakhi around their brothers' wrists. This is done in order to strengthen the bond of love between the siblings. During this time, sisters pray for their brothers' longevity and happiness, and the brothers reciprocate by giving their sisters gifts. We wish our Hindu viewers a happy Raksha Bandhan. Sifike ekugqibeleni kwenkqubo ye-identity. Sithemba ukuba undwendwe lwethu namhlanje, amabali wethu nama-reviews wethu anishiye nakhekile kwaye ninolwazi. Uba ungathanda ukuxhumana nathi kulula. Funa nje i-Identity TV show kuFacebook, kuTwitter naku-Instagram. Nje kanjalo sixhumene. Uba i-social media ayinto yakho, ningasithumela i-email inzulu ku-identitytvshow@gmail.com. Let's meet again next Sunday at 11 a.m. right here on SABC 1. From me, Viwe Gxwala, and the Identity team, goodbye.
Feeling the pain that's lost and scars inside us all. Talking to brutes and suits.